Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I'm sorry I haven't put a video up in about a week. So I thought I'd share some stuff we picked up yesterday at a couple of estate sales and yard sales. We had a lot of fun. It was David and I and Lorelei, one of our granddaughters. So I'll show you the jewelry first because people have always asked me to show the jewelry first because some people don't want to see the other stuff and they can tune out. So this is jewelry first. And this cute little locket I got for $1 because I bought some other things from her. And it does open. She wanted 5 for each piece of jewelry. Needs a little cleaning. You can see it's kind of dirty inside, but it'll be pretty when I clean it up. And then this is gorgeous. It has a little damage there. I don't think she noticed it, or she probably wouldn't have priced it that high. But I can either tap it back, and if I can't fix it, I can glue something on there. But the back is stunning with that beautiful heart with kind of a cross in the middle. Really pretty piece. Let me find, I have another piece from her, and it's this owl, which is a cute owl charm. Got little googly eyes, which are fun. And then these are glass beads in a fabulous magnetic clasp. I love those things. So that'll be a parts piece. It'll come apart. And then, what else did I get anything else from her? No. So then this was at a yard sale. I paid $1 for it. It's got a few little sparkly gems. And then some faux, I don't think these are real stone. I think these are just plastic. But the little sparkles make it kind of pretty. And you got the nice cord. And it's got a pretty finial. And this can be opened up and this taken off, which is kind of an extra because sometimes these things are all welded together. This was also, this was from another estate sale. That's what it was. And this one has a little lobster claw, which is nice. And then it's chained together. And it's got some pretty beads. I don't think any of them are actual silver or anything. I don't know. Let me lay it here for a minute, get the magnet. We forgot to bring, well, I had my magnet and blue light, and I couldn't find them in my bottomless pit of a purse. Oh, this is a little bit magnetic, yeah. So figured it is. Most of the time at estate sales, they know what this is. This is plastic coated with metal, I think, but the parts are pretty. And I think I paid $1 something for it. Same with this one. This got some gorgeous large hold beads. Beautiful. Really pretty beads. So, you know, these are nice. Just nice. I think they were $2.25, so I paid $1.50 each for these 3 because they were 75 or 25% off. And like I said, $1 for the other ones. Then these were the same. They were from the same place as the bracelets. I thought these earrings would be a lot of fun to do something with. I'm going to look them up, make sure they're not worth anything to sell, because they really are cute. And I might just sell them the way they are, because I really like them. So they may just get sold as is. I do that from time to time. Oh, this is from the first lady that I got all the jewelry. This was the first piece I picked up. And these are all stone. It's very heavy. You can feel how cold they are. And these are gorgeous stones. So these are beautiful beads. And it's really heavy. You can hear that you can tell it's older. It's got a barrel clasp. Okay. And this, I don't remember where I got this. I think the same place as the bracelets. And I think it was only a couple dollars. I can't remember. Or it might have been from the original lady. Yes, actually it was from the first lady for $1. These are amber glass. They're absolutely stunning. They're hand knotted. It's just a beautiful necklace, beautiful beads. I've actually had one of these before that I took apart. I'm not sure if I'll sell this because I think it's vintage and I might be able to get 20 bucks for it. So it may get sold as is. If it's not worth anything, it'll come apart. Now, that's the end of the actual jewelry, I believe. Everything else, now this I bought to use for steampunk. And these were the same thing, about $1.50 each. These are old fuses. These 2, there's a couple here. I thought there was 2 that were blown. Well, there's this one for sure that's amber. You can tell that it's probably blown. And then these 3 are all really cool. And you can see the fuses in the back. I thought there's got to be something I can do with those. Those are just too cool. And then we got, oh, there's the other blown one. There it is. I thought I had 2 amber ones. And then we bought this because my husband and I are going to do some stained glass with this. or, you know, copper foil. So we'll copper foil this piece and make it into a pendant. I think it's absolutely stunning. It's a slice of stone. I got it the same place that I got the bracelets and the insulators. And then we got this, and I haven't even opened this up yet. They wanted 12. I got it for 9. And that may have been too much. I don't know, but we'll see. I haven't opened it yet. So I thought I could open that, but I need the scissors, so hold on. But we thought we could maybe do something with, even if they're partial pieces, because we can copper foil them and do fun stuff. Because they're I think they're broken bits. I think somebody had a bunch of big pieces that broke. And like, here's a perfect one. That's kind of like this little one here. So, and some of them are busted, but we can do something fun. If nothing else, you can use them in some panels. There's another little one we could do a necklace out of. I like the way the slice is. And here's another one. Well, here's a bigger one. I mean, somebody probably paid a lot of money for these gorgeous slices. I don't know if they're agate or what, but they're absolutely stunning. Look at that little one on top. So we'll do something fun with those. But they were just so pretty, and for $9. And then this one was $3, so I paid, I took $75 off, so I paid $2.25 for that one. And that one's just as nice. So I was quite thrilled to get those. Then I got a couple little lamp finials for $1 each. So they were 75 cents each, solid brass. And it's always fun to have a few little finials for old lamps and stuff. Now I paid $1 for this, so 75 cents. The glass is fine. I need to take it apart and or have David take it apart. I don't know how we'll do it, but this might just unscrew. Yeah, it does. So I think once we unscrew it, we can take it apart. Because, yeah, see, I want the glass out of it. We get a baby wipe, and we'll look at how clean it comes. Let's see. Because I think it'd be fun to, well, I thought I had a baby wipe here. I don't know where they are. I got Febreze and Goo Gone. Those aren't going to help us. That's pretty funny. I don't know where they went. I've been working on my studio, so it's kind of a mess right now. So it's one of those things that's probably hidden in plain sight. Oh, there they are. I had to sit down to see them. They're under a table. So I thought it'd be fun for David and I to copper foil this piece here. And, see right here. To copper foil this. And then I could make some kind of a beaded handle for it. So I thought that would be a lot of fun to do. Because I figured the glass would be fine, and I think it is. I think it's fine. I think it'll come out just perfect. Yeah. So that's all I wanted was this. And you can get magnifying glasses really cheap like that, or to buy these lenses by themselves can be a little bit pricey. So, you know, and that might be able to be used for something else. So I'll put this back together, keep this separate, because maybe I can make something else out of that. There's always a use for things, you know. And then this I love. Now I have several of these vintage pieces. This was $4. I got it for 75% off. So I basically got it for $3. And I have another one exactly like this that has a removable piece. And these are usually missing. I have a black one that David got at work when they were getting rid of it. Oh my gosh, 30 years ago. And it was already old. So I saw this light yellow one and thought this would be fun to see if it's worth anything online. If not, I'll just replace one of my... I've got like 2 or 3 of these vintage tape dispensers because I use a lot of Scotch tape. But I just thought it was super cool, and for $3, we'll see if it's worth anything. Oh, there's some identifying information in here. Scotch. Actually says Scotch tape dispenser. So we'll see. It might be worth up to 10 or 20 bucks. We'll see. Now this is a really interesting piece, and I was like, what is that? And then David told me what it was. I'll let you look at it. What do you think it is? Now it was $6, so I got it for $4.50. It turns. Whoop, whoop, I don't want to lose the stick. Not that you couldn't replace that, but what do you think this is? Because I'll be honest with you, I had no clue until David told me, and then it made complete sense. You put water in here, and you turn it, and you can wet your stamps with it. David says he remembers as younger when he had a job, and they had packing tape that was the paper packing tape that you had to moisten. You would use these things. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever, and if it's not worth selling, I will keep it. But it's Senior Moisten, I don't know. Here's the bottom of it. Made in New Jersey in the U.S. So that's cool. I thought that was neat. Then he got a couple of old tools. And he got us some old nippers because they work so great. And then I got myself, I collect cobalt blue glass, and I like it when, now this was $3, so I paid $2.25 for it. I like the really rich, deep cobalt blue. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but in person, this is that deep, deep, almost purple blue. It's absolutely stunning. I haven't had the candle in it. And then to match that, I got the same color vase, so for $3. This one says Made in China on the bottom. But it's that stunning, almost, that's cobalt blue that is so dark. It's just this side of purple. They both are. You know, there's a lot of cobalt, so-called cobalt blue that is a little bit lighter. And I have a big collection. Most of my stuff is this color. And I hope it shows up when I actually upload the video, because it looks light blue on camera. It is actually the deepest cobalt blue glass you can find. And they feel like very nice quality. So I got these two pieces for my collection, which right now is just in David's studio because I had it up on the fireplace. But since my daughter and I are going to work together, the babies have to go in the living room. And one of them's 2, and he's very, very busy. And we didn't want to take a chance if he threw something that it would get broken. So we put it up. Now these were 50 cents. Again, I got 75 or 25% off. They're pretty cool. And I'll tell you what, nowadays, now this one was $1 because it was blue. These two are 50 cents. To find this type of thing anymore in an antique store, they want a lot for them. And I got a collection of them up here on my windowsill, and that's where these will go. Or at least a couple of them. Maybe the blue and one of the whites. But I love little candle holders. I just love them. And then this I bought because these are really popular. And this was an these were $10, so I got them for $7.50. And what I liked about these is that they're that real translucent, really pretty red. And people like these for crafting. I don't know if the whole set's this or not. I think they're supposed to be 27. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I think so. 22, 24, 28. So hopefully that's the right amount. These will they will get sold. I have a couple in cases that I have not listed yet. I got a ruler. I love old rulers. This one's funny because it has a child's name on it. I got it for $0.25 minus 25%. But I love them with this nice line when you want to make a straight line. That little metal piece on the edge really helps. And I love to buy wash rags at the estate sales because you get them for like 50 cents and they're much better quality than what you can get unless you pay $4 or $5 each. So I don't care about my wash rags matching anything because they just go in a drawer. This is what you get at Walmart. Now this is an old one that's for painting and stuff. But I just love these old wash rags. So I pick them up whenever I can find them. You throw them to the washer and they're good as new. Then I found this. I thought this was really neat. I think I paid $1 for it. Same place that I got the rocks and the bracelets. Does it say anything on there? Just that little tag. But it's embroidered. And it's got like I don't know if it's embroidered on or if this was a piece that they glued down. but it's just so pretty. I thought maybe I could do something fun with that, or even sell it. I got this beautiful scarf. It's one of those really wide, big scarves that I might do a little project with. Or I might sell it the way it is because it's so beautiful. I might just go ahead and sell it. I mean, the purples and the blues are kind of peacock colors. So I might actually sell that. I don't know. Then I found this old tablecloth. It's so cool. I'd never seen one like this. It's a checkerboard. You see these all the time. But look at the print. Now, I don't know how old it is. It was bought at a house. And what they told us about the house was that the people had lived in the house for 30 years. But when they bought the house, there was a lot of stuff left in the house, and that a lot of that stuff was getting sold. So who knows how old this is, but it feels to be good quality. It's very heavy. I think there is some staining on it. I don't know. I think it's about a 52 square. But it looks like it's in very nice shape. If it's newer, they did a good job making it look old. It feels really nice quality, very heavy, very nice. I think it's 52 square. So that's a nice piece. This I bought in case our daughter might want it. She does clay work in college, and these are all clay tools that I got for a couple bucks. She doesn't want them, I'll put them online. And my husband and I are obsessed with old spatulas. You cannot find this quality anymore, and we don't put them through the dishwasher. We hand wash them. This one was so cute. It was 75% or 25% off too, so I paid $1.50. But the quality, this is Echo, and I mean the quality of these, the weight in your hand, and sometimes these little short ones are cute and handy to use. And so we have probably a close to 10 vintage with the openings and without. Anytime we see one, we grab one, which isn't very often, but when we do, we grab one. Okay, a few more things. I decided I want to start having some books in the house. Our power went out the other day for a couple hours, and I was lost. Like, now what do I do with myself? I'm so used to having the internet. Nicholas Sparks is always fun. I haven't read any of his books in a very long time, so I picked that up for, I think, $1. And then the same woman, I bought these two. She had the original pant book, or what was it called? Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. That one I believe I have. The only one that's not in here, this is the second, and this is the fourth. So I'm missing the second. So I figure if I keep looking, eventually I'll find it. I like these when we travel, because sometimes in the evenings, if we're at a hotel, or even when we're visiting our son, who lives in El Paso, they want to play video games and do stuff I'm not really into. So I'll sit and read for a little bit in the evenings, and that really comes in handy. Then there's a couple larger items I'll show you. There's this. I don't know if you're familiar with these old bookends, but we love them. They work so good. And whenever we find a set, and these were $1 a set, so we got 3 sets for $3 from the same lady that I got all the jewelry from for $1. And then I don't know if I will be able to show this on camera or not. It's pretty big. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the camera. This is one of those, they used to sit on office desks in the old days. David thought it was really cool, and that for $3, I think it was $3, $6. So we got it for $4.50. And then he picked up this really nifty old file box. He thought for $12 we paid $9. He thought that was the coolest thing, that we'll figure out something. But look at these old file things. They're out of actual cardboard. I will use those. Those are awesome. Civil defense. What does this say? Can't read that. Taxes and income. Infrastructure. INS. Important papers. Large photos. Molly, 1961-62. I can't read the rest of it. Cindy, 1960-61. So this might have been one of the pieces that was left in there from before they bought the house 30 years ago. So that's a really neat piece. And then he got himself, and I got one more fun thing to show you. He got himself a bunch of these really cheap at the yard sale I bought the books from, because we need a few of these, and to get the good ones they're like $6, and I think he paid $1 each. And then this was something I bought to resell from the lady I bought the jewelry from. I also bought a large plate for our daughter. Now this is one of the broken ones. There's 4 good ones and 2 broken ones. All these are good, but there's 2 cups that have a chip in them, so I will keep those out, and I will sell the 4 sets that are perfect. And when I checked them online, they sell for anywhere from $20 to $30, and I paid her $5. So these will get listed when Tracy and I get going. These are the 2 broken ones, and they're broken pretty good. She's not really sure when that happened, but the rest of them all look good. And it's a cute little set. They're little clovers. So, anyway, those will be listed. And when Tracy and I get going again. So, I'm pretty excited about those. I thought they were a really good deal. And that's when you can turn $5 into 20 to 30. And these little broken ones, I don't know what I'll do with those. I'll find some crafty thing to do. And the extra 2 plates I'll probably sell separately, because maybe somebody needs the plates for their set. So that's what we picked up. It was a lot of fun. And I think that's everything, yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let me turn the camera around and talk to you for a minute. Let's see here. Yeah. So, adjust my chair. I'm sitting up kind of high. So anyway, I've been away for a week. It's funny because I've noticed a lot of the people I watch on YouTube. Kate, she's drinking coffee. Art and Bree, Blue Bus Dave. Those are just 3. And then there's Art and Homesteading. There's a lot of people that I watch, that I've watched for years. And all these people I've watched for years that are just... Cheryl Coyote, my dear friend. She has not been doing as many videos. There seems to be a lull in YouTube land with a lot of people just falling out of doing regular videos. And so I've been trying to kind of figure out what's going on with me. And I think maybe after 4 years, it'll be 4 years in May, maybe I just needed to step back a little bit, take a bit of a breather, which I've been kind of doing, refresh and think where I want to go forward. So I'm still figuring it out. I do have a bunch of really fun projects I want to do with you guys. Oh, I forgot to show you my favorite thing. Here, this light. It's got the little compartments, which I probably won't use. But when I work out in the family room on beadwork and stuff, I'd always have to borrow a light from David because the one on my desk is too hard to disconnect and move it. So for $5, I love the color. It's kind of a teal blue. And it's got a place to plug into. So like if I wanted to plug in a glue gun or something like that, I could. I may even change them out and put this on my desk and take the other one in the other room, because this is kind of neat. But I forgot to show you that. But anyway, so I guess you do go through a little struggle over time trying to figure out how to keep things fresh, how to keep things fun. I kind of have lost my creative edge right now. I'm trying to get it back and just find out how I can be creative again, because I think for a long time I was pushing so hard to grow my channel and give you content, and I lost sight of what I love to do, and I was trying to figure out things you guys would want to see. But a lot of you guys do like what I enjoy doing, so I decided to go back to a lot of the ornaments. And in fact, there's one, where'd that box go? I wanted to show you. This one's really fun. I think we're gonna do one of these soon, because these are fun. I got these. You can buy a cookie cutter for pretty much anything. And this was American Confectioners, is where I got it from. I'm not associated with them in any way. They sent them to me in this really nice box inside of another box. They're American Confectioners. But look at these. And I've had them for a couple years. I just haven't done it. A taco. and an avocado. Are those too cool or what? I just thought they'd be fun to do. So we will do those, but they packaged them really nice in this box. So I've kept them in that box so they wouldn't get damaged because they are plastic. They're made with a 3D printer. I told David, oh, I'd love to get a 3D printer to make my own cookie cutters. And I'm going to work toward that. I'm going to have to earn it. So they're a few $100 to get one that would do that, maybe even $1,000. So that'll be something I have to earn through my business and save up the money to do. But I think it'd be fun to do. And then I could design a cookie cutter for a project and then make it. But I think I just am trying to get my creative juices back. I don't know if you're familiar with Gordon Lightfoot, but he has a song called If You Could Read My Mind. And there's a line in there, he goes, I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. And I thought, oh, that's kind of what I'm going through now. I'm trying to get that creative feeling back and I don't know how to do it. I think when you push to be creative for a reason other than being creative, sometimes you burn yourself out. So I'm trying to find my way back. I'll show you what I'm doing right now. Hold on, let me turn you around. My desk or my table is a mess, but what I'm doing is I'm pulling these trays down. And this I took off the desk I'm working on. But I've been pulling everything out and sorting it. So this is the sort pile for right now. All this stuff I've got to put away. And there's my next pile of trays. But you can see over there, there's much less trays. And there's a bunch of empties on that top shelf, which never used to be. I don't know if you can see, the lighting kind of stinks over here. But these have all been emptied off. But you can see I have all these trays with stuff piled on them. Here's the project I did. This is seed bead earrings. Here is a project. Here is a bunch of jewelry I made. This was all Christmas beads and stuff from projects I've been doing. So I got more to go through, but these are the ones I got to sort. Just, you know, stuff I've been working on, projects I did, projects I want to do. I mean, I've got all kinds of cool stuff. Like this is, I think this is black glass that's slumped. And this is like a brown one. I got those online. Here's a green one. I got those online years ago. I got these. There's more of them too somewhere. They're like little tags. I had a light blue one that I used one time for a necklace. I think I took that necklace apart. I don't know. But this is all the stuff I'm doing right now. Just going through. And some of this stuff got brought in from the other room and kind of thrown on top. So that's, the resale room is almost done, but there's no point in showing it to you till it's done. There's just a few little tiny things. And then Tracy and I have to go in there and tweak it and make it comfortable for both of us. Like I said, we've been having to clean out the living room because there'll be a 2-year-old and an almost 5-year-old in there all day when we're working. She homeschools. So the 5-year-old, when she starts kindergarten, will be homeschooled because she'll turn 5 in August and then she'll start homeschooling her in kindergarten. And the 2-year-old, he is a busy little guy. He's all boy and very bull in a china closet. So I had to think from the standpoint, what could happen if he threw something. So I had my beautiful cobalt blue collection on the fireplace mantle, and I told my daughter yesterday, I took all that down because if JJ threw something, not meaning to, it's not like I'm saying he'd aim at it, but kids throw. I don't have to worry about losing any of my beautiful glass. So it's in David's studio on a bookshelf right now until I can find another place to display it. We have a beautiful hutch in our family room, just real country, and it's going to go on the front porch. It'll look really nice, and eventually I'll paint it a color that will look good on the porch. And so there's a lot of ongoing stuff. So my head's been kind of full of everything I've got to get done. But I do want to get back to creating, and you know, I made a goal for myself. I was going to make an ornament a week starting in January. I've made one and I'm working on number 2. And that was something that was real important to me, and now it's almost 3 months. I should have had 12 made and I've got 1 and not even a half. So I need to start doing that. And one thing, Coffee with Kate, who's now, she's drinking coffee. She started a new channel. She deleted her channel and started over. But she's drinking coffee. One of the reasons she took off is she got rid of her internet and she's kind of decompressing from too much being online. And I do think that's something I have a bad habit of doing too. You know, it's so easy to sit there and I'm going to watch a video while I eat breakfast, and then 2 hours later you're still watching videos. So I need to get better at managing my time and making time to be creative. I think sometimes when you lose your creative ability, it comes down to you just got to sit down and just create. And just, you know, I've got several projects here I've already done that I want to show you. So that I just got to, you know, get a little practice and finish them up and then show you. And I've got 2 or 3 of those. So it's just getting back to being creative. Like I said, I'll still do a few hauls, but that will be the least of my videos going forward. Not doing Goodwill anymore. Probably never will. I deleted them off my phone, and I deleted them from my emails. And I've talked to so many people, not only online, but in person, that will not buy again. They're just done with Goodwill. Now, I don't know about the stores. We live about, closest one is like 30 minutes away. And it's so tiny. I watch Crazy Lamp Lady and Real Nifty Vintage and all these people, and they walk through these huge Goodwills with long rows of color-coded glass. No, the one we go to has 4 metal shelves that are probably, well, they're 4 banks of shelves. They're probably not one shelf. I don't think they're more than 10 feet each, maybe 12 feet each. You know, 2 sides, and everything's crammed on those 4. Their paper products, the frames, home decor, glassware, dishes, pots and pans. Well, there's another wall with pots and pans and appliances. But I mean, it's a very small, like the whole store, it's a tiny corner. And the whole rest of, I'd say 90% of the store is clothing. And then shoes on top of the racks. And then a few purses hung here and there. And then I think they have a little purse corner where there's maybe a dozen purses. They really don't have many. But they don't have the housewares and the color-coded. No, there's not even that many. And we've gone more than once, and it's just, then there's another one we can go to, but that's 45 minutes away, and it's no better. I mean, it's got more shelves, but even so, we don't have those beautiful color-coded racks. One time I picked up a plate. I should have just bought it because it was funny. It was a salad plate, and it was literally 4 pieces, maybe 5 pieces glued back together. And we're not talking a special plate, just a plate. Somebody had taken the time to glue it back together, and they didn't throw it away. They had it in the store. I could not believe it. That's the kind of crap they have at our Goodwills. There's just, I mean, I've gotten a few little treasures, but never in the glassware. It's been maybe on the crafting aisle. I've gotten some stamps that were really good. I got a metal box, you know, the box I showed you. It was a really cool blue box that the front opened up and there's drawers for $3. So I got a few things like that and stationery and stuff, but I've never found any decent glass there. We just dream of the day we can hop in the car and take a trip and go back east, maybe even up in Pennsylvania and Ohio and all these places where they have the vintage glass that we see on TV. When we watch Crazy Lamp Lady and we watch Jeffrey from Real Nifty Vintage, when they walk through the antique stores, we never see that stuff, ever. It's like, wow, look at that. We never. They just have very generic stuff in our antique stores here. Now, we haven't been up to Dallas. Maybe up in the rich parts it'd be better. Maybe we'll do a trip up to Dallas one day. But I know there was a channel that's now gone, and he used to go to the thrift stores in Dallas because Dallas was in his name. And he didn't seem to find anything more special up in the Goodwills up there. So, I don't know. But someday we'd love to do that. But anyway, so that's where we're at. And I'm going to work harder on trying to get some content out and to be more creative. Tracy and I are hoping next week that we can go downtown, get our DBA, get it notarized, get all that done, get our bank account, and officially get our channel because I can't even pick a channel name till I know we've got the name we want. That's why I'm not even telling you, because until we have it, it's not ours. So once it's all locked down, we have the DBA and we have the checking account and the savings account for our business, and everything's set up for us to do this business together. We'll start the channel, and I'll make an announcement here, and we'll do an introductory video. And then you'll meet Tracy, and that's probably when we'll show you the resale room, although I'll probably still show you here because I promised I would. But anyway, that's kind of where things are going. We're at 35 minutes, so I guess I better shut up now. But I just wanted to touch base with you, let you know what I was up to yesterday. I found some fun things, and let you know that I do have several, 3 or 4 projects sitting right here that I hope to get started on, and maybe even tomorrow and the next day I'll get one done for you. And it'll be something different, not something I've done before. It'll be something kind of fun. So I'll be back soon, and if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. It would really help my channel. And if you know anybody that would like to see anything I'm doing on my channel, please share my channel and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's a very interesting fact, and I've seen big YouTubers talk about this. Everybody, when they look at their viewers, more views are by non-subscribers than subscribers. And this is everybody, everyone from somebody with 200 subscribers to 2 million subscribers. It's very interesting. So if you like any channel, subscribe to it, because then you're sure to get the content, and it doesn't cost you anything. I think sometimes people are afraid if you subscribe it'll cost money, but it doesn't. And you can always unsubscribe if you change your mind. I do that from time to time. About once every 6 months to a year, I'll go through my subscription list and go, why did I subscribe to that? I've never watched it again. Or, you know, maybe I was on a diet and I got a bunch of videos about that type of diet. So, yeah, you can always unsubscribe. But whether it be me or anybody, if you really enjoy somebody's content, just go ahead and subscribe. It's totally free. Doesn't commit you to anything. If you hit the little bell icon next to subscribe, it'll give you several options. If you hit all, that means every time that person puts out a video, you will get a notification, which means when you log on to YouTube and hit the notification at the top of your page, it'll list all the new videos from those people. I love that feature. And sometimes I'll go down my subscription list if I haven't seen something in a while, because they only show you the channels that you watch the most often. So if you have 200 subscriptions, but you've only been watching 20 people, you might not see the other people. So every so often go down your subscription list, pull somebody up, and watch them again if you really like them, and they'll start showing their videos again. But I'll be back soon. And I thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you guys, and I'll be back soon. Bye.